to a very, very special occasion. It is Intellectually Bankrupt versus the Fat Moron in Jeopardy Tiki version. We are joined by Sal Licata.
Carlos Mendoza?
We're joined by Sal Licata. Does a fine job on middays here on WFAN.
Thanks.
Sal, thank you for being here.
Thank you.
Are you confident and are you nervous in this big trivia challenge?
Confident, yes, but there is some anxiety running through my body. Yes, it is. I would say I'm a little nervous.
Now, real quick, I will just tell everybody that Shaun and I had a trivia contest. I forget why we even did it, but we did it a few weeks ago. I defeated Shaun. Shaun was down on his luck. And then after he heard Gio call Sal intellectually bankrupt. Shaun then kind of said, oh, if he's intellectually bankrupt, that's a Barry Horowitz-esque jobber that I could beat in a trivia contest.
Yes.
And so he challenged Sal. Sal showed balls and said, you got it. And so that's the origin of these two facing each other in trivia.
Also, Ev, because I did walk past Morash in the newsroom after you wiped the floor with him and said something like, "Oh, you got blanked by Evan." I think that set Morash off a little bit, if I'm not mistaken, Shaun.
Because you don't mind your own business.
Well, not minding your own business has got you in the room.
That's right.
Jeopardy.
Okay, here we
Tiki
go.
version, Intellectually Bankrupt versus the Fat Moron. Now, here's how this will work. Evan is going to keep score. Loogie is going to be our kind of timer and get everything behind the scenes in order. Shaun, you have your buzzer, which sounds like...
The NL East is over.
Carlos Mendoza?
And Sal, you have your buzzer, which sounds like...
Soda!
So when you hit your buzzer after the category is selected, Evan will determine whose buzzer went first.
So who's selecting the category?
So here's how this will work. Since Sal is the visitor in our house, that is 2 to 6:30 p.m., he is going to go first and
I
select
like
the
that.
first category. But once he decides which number value, monetary value, I'm going to read it, and then whoever buzzes first gets to answer it.
And remember, negative points if you got it wrong.
If you
better
get
be
it
wrong.
Oh,
wrong.
that's
That's
true. I did
exactly
not know
right.
that.
That's
Okay.
exactly
That's right.
right.
So be careful. And one thing I ask of you, and I think both of you will be respectful, is I'm going to be as honest as I can on what buzzer I heard first. Okay? Do not argue with me. Don't yell at me.
Now, you gave me this buzzer. This thing's not fixed or rigged. Okay, just making sure.
This is a
'cause I hit it
buzzer
before.
you may want to use. I used it for my kids. Whenever they would be scared in their room, they would hit a buzzer and they would hear mommy talking to them. So that's where this came from, by the way.
I like
yes,
these,
but
okay.
remember, don't just hit the buzzer to be first.
Yes.
Because if you don't know the answer, you get negative whatever monetary value you have chosen.
I got to be honest. I like these categories
All right,
so far.
so let's go through the categories.
Before
For
you
those
go
who are
through
not
those,
watching us, go ahead.
I just have to say this. The NHL trade deadline is come and gone. And Evan's Florida Panthers have acquired Brad Marchand from the Boston
Did
Bruins.
they really? They're loading up, man.
Now we can carry on with the game.
Nice. So there are 4 categories. The first category is Super Mario. We can all figure out what that is about. The second
Like
category,
Lemieux, I'm thinking. That's what I'm
is
thinking, Tiki.
Candelita like. Candelita like.
Okay. Jose Iglesias.
Like. The third category is New York State of Mind.
NL East is over.
Philadelphia lighting it green.
And the fourth category, obviously with the draft about a month or so away, is called Draft Day. So, Sal, you have control of the board. Pick your category.
I'm going to go New York State of Mind.
For
400.
New York State of Mind for 400.
Nobody can see that.
It's really small, so I'm going to have to read it. Once the city's tallest building, this skyscraper...
Well, hold on. I heard the Soto thing already. The
Yes.
question has not been completed.
That's all right. He can read it.
So go
Yes.
ahead. That is Sal Licata.
Whoa.
What? Sal won the buzzer.
I'm fine with that. I don't like hearing Sal can read the question. And
Well,
finish.
he just buzzed it off of once New York's tallest building.
Yes, well... Yes, I mean,
right.
but I can see a little
right.
bit here.
All
Now,
right,
my
so-
eyes aren't great. I
All
didn't
right.
get the surgery.
I'll
Okay.
read it and we'll start
Okay,
again.
okay,
Ready?
yeah.
Once the city's tallest building, this skyscraper gets its name from the state's nickname.
Soda!
Sal Licata.
I mean, Empire State Building?
No. Well, what?
Okay, I'll let you pass on this one. You have to answer in the form of a question.
What is the Empire State Building?
I'll let that pass. From here on out, you must
come on,
answer
is that-
in the form of a question.
Is that an easy one? You didn't know that, Morash?
Of course I did,
Well
but you had
done.
already buzzed in.
Well
So you
done.
felt bad?
Well
Okay.
I
done.
bet the needy a question.
Okay.
What do you
Sal,
wanna
the
do?
building New York.
The board is yours.
Freaking LASIK surgery. You can see the board. I see.
So for the record, that was 400. So the
Okay.
score right now, Sal Licata 400, Shaun Morash 0, and Sal, you still run the board.
All right, New York State of Mind 600.
New York State of Mind, 600. This former vice president to Thomas Jefferson was also New York's first governor and happens to share the name with the band Parliament Funkadelics frontman.
Oh, God, I know that, too.
I'm not touching this one. It's all you, big boy.
Nah, I can't. I only know his
buzzed
first
in.
answer.
Nobody gets it.
Can I answer that? Because I
The
think I know the
answer
answer.
is
Who
Evan.
is Clinton? George Clinton.
That is correct. Well done, Evan.
And by the way, the only reason I knew that was not because of the music.
Politics, I'm out on.
Yes.
Okay.
He was also John. Who else is vice president? Who was after Thomas Jefferson?
As president?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, that was John Adams
Madison.
was before him. It was James Madison.
Madison. He was also Madison's vice president.
That's
as well.
right. I think he's the only guy to do that.
Only one to do that. I did not put presidential history in here. All right. You
So
still
I
have
still
the
go.
board.
All right, New York State of Mind 200.
New York State of Mind for 200. New York City has 36 subway lines in New York City, but this is the only one that goes to Citi Field.
The NL East is over.
That's Sal Licata. He got it first.
The 7 train. The 7. What is the 7 line?
Yes, that is correct.
Yes.
It is now 600 for Sal, 0 for Shaun.
These buzzers are a little faulty, I must say.
I definitely had that first, but the buzzer went.
I heard Sal's buzzer first. That's
I
all
know
I can
you
tell
did.
you.
I know you did.
All
Sal,
right,
you-
Sal.
Okay. Let's go with Candelita Like
For
for 200. Tiki.
Candelita Light
Yes.
for 200. Born Armando Perez in Miami, Florida, this dog of a Latin star pumps out collab hits like this one.
The bigger they are, the harder they fall. This bigger than boys, a diggity dog. I have them like Miley Cyrus, clothes off, twerking in their bras and thongs. Simba.
Soto!
Shaun, are you trying to buzz?
Yeah, I rang it 16
I
times.
didn't hear his at all.
All right, go ahead, Shaun.
No, I did. I heard it faintly. That's
Okay.
why I asked that. Shaun, the
Who
board
is
is yours.
Pitbull?
Yes, well done. Well done, Shaun. You now have the board.
200 for Shaun. It is now 600 for
At
Sal.
least you didn't get swept.
You're damn right I didn't. All right, give me draft day for 200.
Draft day for 200.
What are you smirking at, Sal?
During
Feel good.
the annual player selection meeting, the first round teams have this long to make a selection.
The NL East is over.
Shaun Morash.
10 minutes. What is 10 minutes?
I warned you. You should have known. You should have known.
They switched it.
Answer in the form of a question.
Oh, that's why
dude.
I'm a got a fat pass moron. on his first one.
I mean, you
I'll
were
give him a
warned.
pass. You could give him a pass.
All right,
on
I'll
that.
give you a
Yeah.
pass. Answer in the form of the question, you fat moron, and you intellectually challenged whatever.
I'm sorry, I keep forgetting.
All right.
Yeah.
What is 10 minutes?
Thank you.
Okay.
All right, that gets him up to 400.
That
Sal
is.
still in the lead, 600
Okay.
to 400.
All right,
But Shaun
no
still
more
has the board.
mulligans going forward on that.
No
Right,
more mulligans.
agreed.
All right.
We've each got
What
one.
is? It has to be. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Or who is?
Okay. Right.
All right. Shaun, you still have the board.
All right. You know what? Let's clean off the 200s. Give me Super Mario for 200. I already sense a mistake.
For
by me.
200, this job is Mario's profession.
The NL East is over.
I got it. At least is over first. So, Shaun, the board is yours.
What is a plumber?
That is correct.
All right.
We are now tied.
We're tied at 600. Little bit of a comeback. Sal had an early lead. Shaun has fought back, and
right.
you still control the board.
I do have to say, I love where this is going, but I do feel like Tiki put together, let's call it the kids' version of this game. That's where I feel like we're at right now.
Yeah. Right.
Okay, let's go with Candelita Like for 400.
All right. Here we go.
Candelita Light for 400. This would be... No, wait, I did the wrong one the first time. So, this song, Ricky Martin's most famous American tune.
Soto, that's Sal Licata.
Living La Vida Loca.
There it is.
No!
No.
What
What is living La Vida Loca?
No mulligans.
How many sports talks radio hosts does it take to fix a light bulb? How many times do we have to go over the rules? Someone write them
No,
down.
that's my
We
fault.
did just agree no more mulligans.
All right, so that is losing 2 for Sal,
Yes.
gaining 2 for Sean. It is now
Intellectually bankrupt.
Eight-
Gaining 4 and losing 4.
Right.
That was
Because it
400. I
yes.
apologize. So now it's 200 for Sal, 1,000 for Sean. Wow.
And yes, I knew the song anyway. You buzzed for it, jackass. Pressure's on you now.
All
By the way.
right. All right.
Sean?
Sean, you have the board.
Butterbean will take Candelita Like for 600.
We've lost the board here.
Board is an issue here. Yeah.
I'm going to hold it for you. I'll be Vanna White. Go ahead.
For 600, this ex-marido of Jenny from the block was also the godson of the late Jim Fossil.
That would be Sal Licata. Sal.
Who is Mark Anthony?
That is correct.
Anthony.
Suck it, Butterbean.
There it is.
J-Lo, that's my speed.
600
Politics,
for
I have no
Sal, so
idea.
800 to 1,000.
It's very close. Sean's lead down to 200. There are 4 categories left, and Sal has the board.
For those who
questions
don't understand
4
that
questions
story,
left, that's it,
in
yeah.
2002, Mark Antony converted to Catholicism, and he asked Jim Fossil to be his godfather.
How about
Yeah,
that?
that part I did not know.
And Jim said
I heard
yes.
ex J-Lo, and that's right. I mean, there's obviously many you could choose from. But,
That's a good
all right,
point.
let me go draft day 600.
Big one.
You play the board so weird.
Draft day for 600. This two-sport star refused to play for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers after they drafted him #1 overall in the 1986 draft. He chose baseball instead and became a Kansas City Royal.
Sal Licata.
Has to be Bo Jackson.
That is
Jackson.
You got it.
Did you know that one? Just a
Who
buzzer?
is Bo Jackson?
Oh, you're killing us. You're killing
Intellectually bankrupt.
killing us.
I can't believe how many questions he's ruined because of this.
Are you an idiot?
So you're back down to 200.
All right, go ahead.
I'll do draft day for 400.
This is stupid. I mean, come
Draft
on.
day for 400. This blocking Mr. Irrelevant won a Super Bowl with the New York Giants in January 2008.
Wait, repeat that
Yes,
question?
please.
Now, repeat the question. This blocking Mr. Irrelevant won a Super Bowl with the New York Giants in January 2008.
The NL East is over.
Shaun Morash.
Who is Madison Hedgecock?
Oh, that's a big loss.
That's a big loss.
How much was that one?
That's 600. He's
That was
back.
400. That was
Okay.
400.
Oh, that was 400?
400. So
he's now down to 1,200.
Evan, did you score right when he lost 600 on the Bo Jackson?
Yeah, that's why he's down to 200. Right now, it's 1,200 to 200. Sal, you have a choice here. You can buzz in and get these points, or you could just skip it and say, I don't know. Your call for 400.
Yeah, I don't know it.
All right. The answer was Jim Finn. Jim Finn, Mr. Irrelevant for the Chicago Bears, became a New York Giant. He did not play in the 2007 season, but he was on the team and won a Super Bowl.
All right.
I never heard of him.
We've got two
He had a fractured scapula.
questions left. The board is still. Who has the board? I forgot now.
Who? Sean, did you pick?
Sean.
Did you pick?
I think so.
Yeah, I think he did. I think that was Shaun.
So Sean has the board still.
Let me make sure this works because it's through it. Okay.
Where are we at here? I have,
Super Mario for 400 or Super Mario for 600. Those are the only two left.
and I'm up 1,000.
You're up 1,000.
So
Correct.
a question clinches it.
That is correct.
That
If
is
you
it.
can pull off one of these, it's over, and you will have won intellectually bankrupt.
I will
versus
play
the
under
Fat Moron.
protest, though.
Go ahead.
Who is Super Mario? What? Super Mario for 400.
Super Mario for 400. Sean gets it. He wins.
This spinoff to Super Mario often would drive you in circles.
That's Sal Licata. Sal.
What is Mario Kart?
There it is.
What is Super Mario Kart?
No, it's Mario Kart.
That's the name of it. It's
Good God.
Super Mario Kart.
It is Mario
not.
Kart.
It's Mario Kart.
on.
Originally, it was Mario Kart, and then it became Super Mario
So,
Kart.
just for the record, right now, Sean is up 1,200 to 600, which means it's a 600-point lead, and there's 600 on the board. So if Sal can get this right, it's a tie.
Yeah.
If Sean gets it right, he
What do we
wins.
do in the event of a tie?
We'll figure that
Figure that out when we have a tie.
Uh-oh.
All right, the last clue. This original name for Mario is the same as Nike's most famous silhouette.
Sal Licata for the tie.
Well,
I'll read it again.
Who or what is?
Either way.
Good God. What is, or who is, I guess, in this particular case, Jumpman?
That is correct.
Oh, my God.
That is correct.
And this thing is tied at 12.
Did you know that one, Morash?
No, but the original Mario Kart is Super Mario Kart.
It's not
Look at that.
Mario
Mario
Kart. I
Kart.
looked it up.
Stop fighting. Tiki, we're tied. Do we have a tiebreaker?
I got to think about a tiebreaker.
You know what? Here's
God.
what we'll do. We'll take a very quick break, and we will come back with the exciting conclusion.
I don't want to play anymore. This stupid game. What is? Who is?
Actually, I did make a mistake.
What's that?
Not with the score. We haven't heard the theme song.
Oh, God.
For Intellectually Bankrupt versus the Fat Moron. So before we take this quick break, let's take a listen to the official theme song of this incredible Tiki Jeopardy.
Tiki Jeopardy's the wildest show. Sal's intellectually bankrupt. Oh no. Shaun Morash, a fat moron too. Clashing wits, a messy crew. The Tiki barber lights the fight. Brain power's dim, it's quite a sight. Who'll win this crazy trivia fight? Butterbean, Morash, or the intellectually bankrupt Sal? Let's go.
All right. When we come back, we'll find out who's going to win this incredible competition. We're live from the Town Fair Tire Studios, powered by Town Fair Tire. Nobody beats Town Fair Tire. Nobody. Sal Licata, also known as Intellectually Bankrupt, Shaun Morash, known as the Fat Moron, have battled to a tie in Tiki Jeopardy. We have a simple solution. A final Jeopardy in which they will find out the category, get to bet the amount of points they want. They're both at 1,200. And then we'll see as they both write down the answer. And that's how we'll determine a winner in a fair way. This is a battle of wits between Sal and Shaun. And I got to tell you, overall, I think they both have done a great job.
Yes.
I think Sal screwed up by not saying who is or what is numerous times. But I think your knowledge has been really good, personally.
I beat myself here. I'm already annoyed.
But you
Should have wiped the floor with them.
You still have a chance.
Yeah.
Same thing with you, Shaun.
Sure, like that. Did you think I didn't know those answers?
Do you have a piece of paper?
You didn't know
in
the
there, Sean?
Giants answer.
Well,
You have to-
all right, I got one fullback who actually played and mixed up with the other one.
Giant question. You missed the Giant.
Both of you need a piece of paper.
Yes.
I will
Yeah.
supply one.
I got paper. Can I get a
All
pen?
right.
You got one?
Okay.
So here's.
Thank you. Thank you, TK. I don't have
So
a pen.
here's a pen.
Okay.
I'll give you my scoreboard pen.
Okay.
You
And
have
so-
a pen, Sean.
Yes, he does.
I have a pen.
Tiki will supply the category.
Why do I care about this so
Then
much?
They will, because you don't want to be.
win. You like to win.
Tiki will supply the category. Each contestant will blindly put down how many of the 1,200 points they want to place. We'll get the question, we'll get the answers, and we will crown a winner. So, Tiki, the floor is yours.
Yes. Okay. The category for Final Jeopardy is Jeopardy hosts.
Jeopardy hosts.
Jeopardy hosts.
Okay.
Okay.
So they are each writing down
So
blindly.
right now we have to write what we're.
You
You
cannot
have to
tell
write-
us how many
You can
points.
only put down as much money as you have. So if you want to bet 1,200, 1,200. If you think you're going to get it wrong and you only want to lose 200, you bet 200.
Yes.
Right? So
So your confidence in the category leads you to this. It's like they've never watched Jeopardy before.
Are you surprised?
No. So now that you have both written down your numbers,
Shaun has written down his number. I can
Okay.
confirm that.
all right? Sal has written down his
Sal, you've
number.
written down your number.
Okay.
Okay. No, I don't need it.
Now
We'll
let's
find-
get the question.
The question for Final Jeopardy. This is the name of the permanent host of Jeopardy post Alec Trebek.
Dun, 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 dun.
Shaun seems very confident. He's feverishly writing a name down on a piece of paper. He has finished writing.
All right. So now the way it works is we're going to get each of their answers, and then the reveal after will be how many points they wagered.
Yes.
So first, Shaun Morash, what is your answer?
Mayim Bialik? Who is Mayim Bialik?
Who is Mayim Bialik? Okay. Sal, what is your answer?
Who is Ken Jennings?
The correct answer is Ken Jennings.
How do you not know that?
How many did you bet?
How much money did you
All of it. That was all in.
How about you, Shaun?
I bet all of it, yeah.
So the final score is Sal 2,400, Shaun 0.
I mean, I deserve that one anyway, but I'm surprised you didn't know Ken Jennings, the host of Jeopardy.
Every time I feel like I walk into my parents' house and Jeopardy's on, it's the girl from Big Bang Theory.
No. Wow. Get Jennings.
Well, congratulations to Sal Licata.
I'm still upset because it should have been a better victory. With the Bo Jackson one really annoyed me.
Wow,
But
Shaun.
thank you. Thank you for having me. I
Sean,
appreciate
show
it.
some class and congratulate him.
Nah.
Hey, Shaun, was it Mario Kart or Super Mario Kart?
We know the answer. I don't care.
They were both spin-offs. It didn't matter.
Oh, my God.
Well, Sal, thank you
All
for
right,
doing
thank
this,
you
and
guys. Appreciate it.
congratulations.
Great theme
Sal.
song. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.